Hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. So if you have noticed something different about my character, it is because Royale High has finally updated and they have brought back Mermaid Tails. I am so excited. I've been waiting for this for so long, so I am so happy that they have finally brought back Mermaid Tails. And I will actually be showing you guys how to get this Mermaid Tail in this video. If you only want to know how to get it, you can skip to the time on the screen, and I will also have a bookmark down below for you to easily access the guide. Otherwise, if you are wanting to learn more about what else was updated, stick around and we will go through that together. All right, so we will click on the announcement icon together and then just read through this just to make sure that I don't miss anything. So September 19th, 2025. What is that by the ocean? There's a new Halo. New Evening Fall Halo 2025 by Cheapy, with new fountain stories by the community, names further below. There is new Goddess of Triumph Mermaid Potion. A new jewel has joined the Goddess of Triumph collection. Sip this legendary potion to embrace your mermaid form. A radiant flowing fin representing courage, compassion, and triumph everlasting. Available now and for years to come every September. Thank you for continuing to show the world how powerful kindness can be. And then Goddess of Triumph extended. The Childhood Cancer Awareness Month event has extended all the way through October this year, giving extra time to join in since our update launched a little later than planned. Decorate door/porch area. You can now decorate the area in front of your door, and it's visible from anywhere in the hallway, just in time for the fun seasons. I can't wait to see what cute fun things you do. A max furniture amount of 20 has been placed just to prevent lag. New moon. The moon in the in-game sky now matches the phase. It is IRL. It's to track something special, which you will learn more about soon through playing this update, which is really cool. I'm kind of into the moon phases and stuff like that, so I thought that was a really cute touch, really cool touch that they decided to implement. New optional joining class system. When you join the game, you'll now start in the comfy student lounge, not dropped straight into a class, so you can decide what you want to do. Once you choose to teleport to your first class, auto join will turn on automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about missing any prompts since they will happen so often. You'll see a quick reminder that you can adjust this anytime by clicking the schedule bell icon, and we'll kind of go over all of that as well. You see right now I'm currently in snooze, so I don't keep getting pop-ups. And from the schedule bell, you can enable or disable auto joining classes, enter silence mode to hide all class prompts. We hope this update makes this game more enjoyable for all playstyles, with even more fun, flexible ideas being developed. Brand new water physics that allow you to just chill underwater. Turn them off during the baton race though, so it won't mess up your normal flow, which is great. That way you can really enjoy being a mermaid, which is awesome. New free masculine arms, a bolder, more muscly option for those who want a strong look. Perfect for mermen or mermaids rocking sleeveless styles, and is designed to work with 2D clothing for extra detail. Scroll way down in the masculine version of human arms. Class rewards have been buffed by about 10%, which is awesome. Anytime you can get more diamonds, I'm always, in support of, so that's great. New hairstyles by Gazing Jen. I hope I said that right. New fun animation packs by Jamo_Roblox. Sitting animations were especially fine-tuned by Neapolitime to look their best with a certain exciting new something something. I hope I'm saying these names right. I do apologize if I am mispronouncing them. Personality quiz chamber is now accessible again in Campus 4 in the library. change the Enchantraverse teleport to bring you back to Campus 4 again, which is great that you're able to do the personality quiz again on Campus 4 and get teleported as well. A new feature runs on your local midnight. If you move it, it may take some time for your clock to adjust to your new shore, but it will soon align to your new location. I'm not too sure what this means. I'm guessing like when you place a clock, it'll show your actual time, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. Some preparations have started for the Royal Wing season, so you will see a few things around that are the start of an update. We are super excited to now start executing our fun ideas this evening fall, which is great. I'm so excited for evening fall and Halloween season. I hope you guys are too. So it's going to be interesting to see and exciting to see all the new updates that they're going to implement. And below are some fixes that they did with this update. Fixed an issue where preview furniture placements purchased with candy, cloud cash, or Robux would not save their position in your dorm. Fixed studying by the Dream Fountain quest not working in Campus 4. Fixed the custom idols being too high priority in animation, causing you to sleep upright and such. Albert's pants in Diamond Beach is fixed. And Evening Fountain Story 2025 winners in no particular order are from all of these people, which is great. Congratulations to everybody that won. That's so exciting. In Evening Fountain Story 2025 honorable mentions in no particular order from these people. Cute little shout out for everybody, which is awesome. New makeup by these creators. And new design colors by these creators. And new hair colors by these creators. So that was everything for this update. I did want to mention a few things about what I have noticed with this update so far. When joining, I think it was Campus 4 weekend mode, I wasn't able to actually equip my Mermaid Tail. I don't know if the Mermaid Tail currently is only available for Campus 3 and Campus 4, just normal maps, or if it's something that they'll have to implement all over across Royale High. But that is something to keep in mind. Even the Enchantraverse, I think, map, I wasn't able to have my Mermaid Tail, which may be because it could cause some issues with parkour or doing any of the obstacle stuff. So I do get that part. And then to kind of branch off of that, I'm sitting in the new mermaid area that they implemented for this update. So over here is where you will spawn the student lounge area. And if you walk out, there's the pool area and you keep flying. Here is the new mermaid area. I think it's really beautiful, the coral and all the different structures you're able to explore. And there may be even some treasures for you guys to find. I won't reveal too much about that, but I think it's really beautiful and you're able to just hang out and be a mermaid. And yeah, I think it's really pretty. I really hope that they keep adding to this, maybe have like a mermaid hangout area or like some I'm not too sure what you could really add on to this, but maybe like just, yeah, mermaid hangout areas or seashells. Like on the old Campus 4, they had like kind of seashells or shells lined up where you can kind of sit and hang out with each other. I think it's really, really pretty though, what they've done so far, which is great. And it, you know, really allows you to show off your mermaid tail a lot. So it's so cute. And then I will go ahead and dive into how to get the mermaid tail actually. And I got this information from this wonderful creator on screen here on Twitter. If you would prefer to just read the instructions on how to get the mermaid tail, I will link the Twitter post down below. If you do not have Twitter, or you would just like to see how it's actually done, you can just keep following along and we will go through that. So the first thing that you want to do is you will want to come over here and pick up this mysterious bottle. It says, you found a mysterious bottle along the shoreline, and it looks like there is a message inside. You want to hit open message. And it gives you this little paper. It says, carried through currents by the Queen's command, a secret meant for you rests here on the sand. Follow these verses with your heart open wide, and soon you will join where the mermaids reside. Step 1. Bottle of bioluminescence. When daylight has faded and stars crown the sky, find where the waves glow, but swift must you try. Before the stroke of midnight, the shimmer will flee. Bottle up the ocean's light, the spell's first alchemy. And we can close that. And so what this basically is saying is that before midnight, the water actually glows, and you'll want to bottle up the water for the next step. So we will go ahead and wait until nighttime, but before midnight. All right, and now that it is nighttime, you see the water kind of bubbles up a little bit. So what we're going to want to do is grab the bottle from the ocean and just click on the water. And then you will get a new pop-up. It says, circle of flame, return to your chamber, set bottle with care, place 3 glowing candles to circle it there, extinguish the bright lights that hang overhead, let darkness and flame be the guardians instead. So what this means is we are going to go to our dorms now. All right, and now that we have our bottle of luminescence, bottle of bioluminescence, once you enter your dorm, you're going to have this little pop-up, and you are going to want to hit try, and then you can place it anywhere. So I already have 3 candles placed. I may need to move them. So you can place the bottle on the ground, and then any candles, it doesn't matter what kind of candles, any candles will do, and you will want to surround it. So I will go to decorate, move them, and then you're actually going to want to turn off the lights as well, and it will pop up lights off 1 out of 2, and then it will kind of give that little information. And then once that's done, it says Destiny's Tide Call. Focus your elemental magic, draw from the heart, let it flow through the bottle, and the spell will start. A chant will awaken like a song from the sea, whose echoes remember who you're destined to be. So if you're following along with the video, I do want to let you know that whatever powers you use on the bottle is what tail you'll be getting. So I currently have the water power tail, and I do have the nature power tail as well. So let us use ice. So now that we have our ice powers, we will want to actually blast it on the bottle, and then you will get a cutscene. Great. And then after that, we will get another page. It says, Dreamweaver, tuck the bottle beneath your pillow at night. Guard it with care until the dawn's gentle light. Dream as the currents ebb and flow below, and wake to the gift only mermaids bestow. What you want to do, I have my pillow here. I'm going to click it so I can move the bottle there. And we will hit decorate and actually drag the bottle underneath our pillow, and it will say bottle under pillow, check marked. So, well, you can, it's not really under the pillow, but it works. We got the check mark, so that's all that matters. And at night, you are going to want to sleep in the bed, and it says currently protecting bottle, guard it as you slumber. And you'll just want to hold on for a little bit. And it will say successfully protected bottle, dawn awaits. So now we just have to wait until morning time for the next step. And once 6 o'clock rolls around, you will have the bottle back in your inventory and a new page. So it will say step 5, whispers of a name. Good morning, sunrise. A bond has just begun. Its new life will grow bright in the warmth of your loving sun. Keep it safe in your locker so it waits with quiet trust. And now name it with love as every mermaid must. So once you exit out, you will have your little pop-up here. It says your ice egg is wiggling with life. Name your fishling. And if you are also following along with this video, I want to let you know that whatever you name your little fishling, that will be their name permanently when they do follow you in the water. So just keep that in mind when you are naming your fish. Since ours is ice, let us do... I'll do Olaf. All my fishes kind of have like a theme. My water one was Flounder. My nature one was Flora. Shout out to any Winx Clubs fans. And then now you are going to want to go to your locker. We are going to want to place it in our locker. So once you get close enough, this pop-up should automatically pop up in your screen, and you're going to want to hit try, and you can place it somewhere in your locker. So I'll place it there, and then a new page will appear. It says unconditional love, peek in your locker between classes each day. Your little sea friend just wants you to stay. Each moment of love helps its shell start to fall. A fishling to be needs your care most of all. And so every time between classes, you will want to hit it, and it says lots of love given. And then you're also able to give it a little love too. Keep clicking and give it a little love. If for some reason you tried placing it somewhere and it didn't pop up where you needed it to be, you can also go to the lost and found furniture. I've had someone ask where it went, and they were able to find it in the lost and found furniture. That way you're able to get it back if you did misplace it. So now we shall wait and go to a few classes to help it grow up a little bit. And after you get enough love, it will say congratulations, your fishling friend Olaf is born. And it will show this little pop-up here, and you can click yay. And a new page will appear. It says letting go. When love has awakened the creature of tide, a fishling will sparkle with magic inside. Guide it back home to the waves where it's free. For setting it loose is the truest decree. Sorry, I had a little bit of issues reading that. So what you're wanting to do now, and it will pop back up in our inventory here, you'll want to actually go back to the ocean, and it will say release fishling, and you will get another cutscene. One thing I do want to say is you're able to constantly click on the bottle to give it a little love. I've done this a few times. I don't know if it changes with how much love you have to give a fishling before it does grow up. But I've noticed that if I got it in the morning and I skipped the morning breakfast fashion show and just kept giving it love, and then, you know, did like a class or two, I was able to get it in like 2 or 3 classes at most. And it says, oh guppy, out cold again. Do I really make such a dramatic entrance? And you can click. It's me, Harmony, yet another fishling bubbling on about you. Your kindness really does make waves, doesn't it? Remember, each pair you receive isn't just for show. They're a sign of your growing bond with the sea and of the love you've shown its creatures. Now then, let the tide sculpt the fins of ice upon you as the sea itself imagines them. Ready? Let's go. And you will get a little cutscene here again. And now we have the ice tail on, which is really pretty. The purple is really cute. So now we have our purple ice tail. And now if you do swim in the mermaid area, you shall see 3 fishies, or however many fishies that you have unlocked. So there's Olaf, Flounder, and we are looking for Flora. there. So now I have 3 fishies following me. And each power that you have, you're able to unlock a new tail. And now that you do have the tail unlocked, you do actually have a new shop. So when you click shop, it will show the Mermaid Treasure Shop, and you can click on this. And usually it'll have question marks. These get reset. So there's a new wave in 4 hours that will reset the shop. And you will click on each one, and each one gets unlocked with playtime or how many levels you get within whichever comes first. So if you're playing the game and you get a level, you'll unlock a new bubble. Or if you play for X amount of minutes, you'll get it unlocked that way too. And then these actually are potions for new tails. So you see I have one because I have bought a potion already. And this is the jellyfish mermaid potion. And you can buy it for 32,000 diamonds. And then the mermaid trading. The ocean waits precious pearl at the height of the full moon, and the mermaids will appear on the secret shore with treasures to exchange. So October 7th is our full moon, which kind of ties into the moon cycle that they implemented for the game. So in 15 days, they will have a secret shop open. Not too sure what it will entail, but I will definitely update you guys when we do experience that. And yeah, every day these will get reset. I have heard that there's new halos that you can buy. I don't know if it's in the shop that's super rare that you're able to buy them, or if it's somewhere else. I'm not too sure. So keep an eye out. Maybe you'll get the halo in your shop. And then once you do buy a tail, so now the tails icon, you can click on that, and this is where all of your tails are. So I have the nature, and now it's a green tail, or the jellyfish tail. And this one, you can actually paint the little pearls on them, which is cute. But the other ones, I don't believe you can actually paint. It doesn't look like you can paint the other ones, the nature ones, but the ones from the shop you might be able to customize them differently. Another thing I did want to show you guys is that they do have some new animations for the mermaid tails, which is awesome. So if you go to this, it should be at the top for you guys. So Bright Ocean Breams, Stylish Floating, Wave Dancer Idol, Guppy Glide Idol are all new animations that they updated. So if I removed all of these from my idol and I hit this is, you know, just floating underwater. So if I went here, you know, it kind of looks like I'm floating underwater. Or Wave Dancer. Stylish Floating, and Bright Ocean Beams. And I do like to toggle these for my idols as well. And there's also some walk packs. So Wave Dancer is a walk pack. Let me go ahead and so it kind of looks like you're swimming through the water. Guppy Glide is also kind of like treading through the water. Bubble Bounce. Starfish Scoot, which I like to use this one like when I'm out of the water. It's sort of like a role play thing. And a Clam Crawl is also one that I like to use when I'm outside of the water, just to make it more realistic. I mean, it's mermaid, but realistic to my roleplay type, I guess. One thing I do wish that they kind of implemented is when you are out of the water, if you hit your tail, I would have died laughing if they had like a little slap of a fin or something hitting the pavement. I thought that would have been so funny. But it might have removed some of the magicalness of the mermaid tail. So, but yeah, so if you wanted to, you know, customize your way of walking or anything like that, I'll do that. with your mermaid tail, you can do that too. And I love how it, like, when you jump, it looks like you're kind of going out of water too. I think that's so cute. I love it. Another thing that was updated was the fountain story. So now we have the evening fall. So if you click Make a Wish, Nightmare Fountain. When darkness reigns and nightmares swarm, the waters whisper of an oncoming storm. And you can make a wish or walk away. So there's new chances and possibilities of you earning a halo with these stories. And you get some new music. As you cast your diamonds upon the shimmery water of the fountain, the sound of the diamonds dropping sounds odd. As you take a closer look into the fountain, the water suddenly turns purple and emits a purple hue, filling the surrounding area. Adventure by Alpha Brutus. You find yourself standing in wickery cliffs. You continue to profusely blink, not believing what you are seeing. After recollecting yourself, you regain consciousness and realize you should probably find a way back. A note appears in front of you. It says, if you want to find your way home, choose one of the activities that was once close to you. Let's go through, apple bobbing. As you go toward the apple bobbing station, you can't help but notice the shiny silhouette of the golden apple. Immediately you try to bite onto it, but it ends up being just a regular apple. Fortunately, you are able to exchange the apple for some XP. So we got some XP, which is awesome. And I love the music with the story as well. I think that's so cute. Cute. I was going to say cute. Cool and cute at the same time. All right, the next thing I want to show you guys is the decorating in front of your dorms. That is new. So you do see some people have already decorated in front with evening fall candy items, which is so cute. So we will be going over that. So when you do claim your dorm, you should see a top, a hard hat, I should say, on the right hand side. And it's just like decorating your dorm or your locker. So you can hit furniture and the inventory will be the same as your dorm inventory. So it's shared with your dorm, if that makes sense. So you see how I have 0 out of 3? It's because I have 3 sticky notes placed inside of my dorm. Same with the alarm clock. So something to keep in mind, but decorating is fairly easy. Just drag and drop and then you'll still get the little remote at the side here. And Lost and Found is still the same. And yeah, pretty much the same as decorating inside of your dorm, just outside now. So pretty cool that you're able to do that and able to customize your area a little more. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is the where to go for the personality quiz or to get your powers. So it says it's up in the library. I do apologize. It is a little dark right now. We got a crescent moon. And this is the student lounge. You'll want to go out to the pool, up to the left where the library is. And you'll see the little personality quiz where you can actually go inside and you can either sit in these desks and take the personality quiz, or you can actually teleport to the Enchantraverse and take the obstacle course to get which power you would like. I don't know if you've seen my previous Campus 4 video, but whatever the result for the personality quiz is, you will have to take that power until you get the next book unlocked. So just something to keep in mind when taking the personality quiz or choosing your power. So if you got nature power and you wanted water, you would have to take nature, unfortunately, until you're able to unlock the next book. But that is, I'm glad that they implemented this again, so you guys are able to easily access the powers, and you're able to get the powers pretty easily too. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is that they did update this UI, so now it is purple, and it kind of shows like Halloween themed as your name, but it also shows how much candy you currently have, which is great if you're trying to track things and you know, save up for items. So it's nice that they did add this and update this. for easy access. So when you first join Royale High, you will still spawn in here normally, in the student lounge area. And if you wanted to actually start joining classes, you can hit the drop down here, and then there will usually be a go on the current activity. And then once you click that, you should have auto joined switched to on for any future classes or activities. But if you joined one class and you wanted to do something like decorate your dorm, or either do the mermaid quest and you don't want to get interrupted, you can hit off or silence completely, where you will no longer get pop-ups, which is great. Otherwise, off, you'll still see what pop-ups or what activity is currently in place, but you won't auto join on it. So that's pretty cool. And it's nice that they implemented this. Another thing I did want to say, if you did want your character to kind of dress up for Halloween, but you don't have the candies to actually show in game, what I would highly suggest is that you put some cosmetics on your actual Roblox character. That way you're able to add it to your in-game Royal character, a Royale High character. And if you hit dress up, so my character is very witchy Halloween theme right now. As you can see, this is what my character is currently wearing. And if I put that on, you see how I have a witch hat now, and I can put the cat purse on. I have a spider necklace on my actual Roblox character, and I could just keep adding that. And then that way, if you guys still wanted to show or dress up, you know, as a certain character, you're able to do that still in Royale High. So a little trick that you guys can test out if you would like. Let me know if you guys think that this little trick is helpful in the comments below. My final thoughts for this update is that I'm so glad that they updated the mermaid tails and brought them back. That is so exciting. I love being a mermaid and collecting all the tails and being able to customize them, which is awesome. I'm so glad, so glad that they updated that. My few thoughts about the changing of these auto joining of classes. I did notice that, you know, sometimes I was the only one in class, which I kind of miss, being able to see everybody participating in classes. But I kind of understand why they may have did that. I'm sure they got a lot of complaints about auto joining on their end, which I totally get. I do wish that, you know, if they did want to either update their dorm or change their outfits, they would use the weekend mode to do that. And then, you know, still have the auto join for the main campus. That way you are, you know, constantly interacting with other players. That's kind of my only thing about the schedule, the updating of the auto joining for the schedule. Next thing, I hope that they, with the updates for Royal Halloween, I believe last year they had it where there was a separate map kind of, and you were able to play mini games and earn candies that way. My biggest thing is earning candies is extremely difficult right now. You're only able to get it from candy bowls, really. And again, they may update that with how close we get to Royal Halloween, but some of the really cute stuff in the shop and store, I know I will never be able to get because they cost like 10,000 candies, and I've been grinding for a little bit and I only got like 200. So almost 300. And you only get like, I think max 10 from candy bowls, and it's random each time. So that is one thing I do hope that they implement, is a way to get candies easier, kind of like, you know, with how they updated the diamonds. I hope that they're able to work something out with the candies as well. Another thing I hope that they do implement is either mermaid themed dorms or mermaid themed lockers that you're able to purchase. I think that would be so cute, either like seashell themed or maybe water flowing somehow in the dorms. Maybe the outside could be like underwater or something like that, you know, where the balcony is, and then the inside could be like I don't know, something cool like that. I think would be so cute, especially, you know, it would fit really well with the update with the Mermaid Tails. One thing I did notice with the new Mermaid Tail update is that you no longer get the bonus for having wings in flight class. I don't know if they just removed it to accommodate for the Mermaid Tails, or if it was just a glitch in the system. I'm not too sure, but it is kind of nice that they removed wings and allow everybody to, you know, either wear mermaid tails or just kind of fly without the wings. One thing I did forget to mention is that the quest for the Mermaid Tail is so cute. I think it was very well put together. So a big round of applause to the development team for implementing that quest and anybody else who was involved with the storytelling. I thought that was a really cute way to implement the Mermaid Tails for sure. All right, well, that was everything for the new update on Royale High. Let me know what you guys think of the update. Are you excited about Mermaid Tails being brought back, or are you excited for Evening Fall updates in the future? Let me know. But I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are. I hope you take care of yourself and look after yourself. And I shall see you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.